Yo, it's Smallmouth Crush. Kind of a gloomy day today. Windy, rainy. So we're not going to hit the water. We're actually going to take you on a tour of Cortland Braid. You guys know it's one of my favorite lines of braid out there. What are you doing back there? Walk up to me and walk back. Epic Eric is with me. We're going to head down to Cortland, check it out. It's all coming up. Well, as you can see, rainy, windy, but we made it. Cortland, New York is where the line's actually made here, manufactured. We're going to head inside and see how it's all done. So the Cortland line tour was pretty cool. It's a pretty big, surprised me. It's a huge setup, a lot going on there. It was really neat to see how all the different types of line, braid included, fly line. They're very well known in the industry. They have been around for years. If you guys don't know the history, it's an American-made company, the Cortland, New York, and they do everything right there in Cortland. Come in here, Eric. Don't be shy.
Oh, no, I just didn't want to interrupt the flow.
I'm just talking, bro.
Yeah.
Here's the camera.
Since 1915, man.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a long time.
So, good tour. Brooks gave us the tour.
The full-on tour, man. We got to meet Nate. He runs the Braided production shop, so he's been working there for 25 years.
Since he was,
25 years.
Since he was 16.
Started there at 16 and studied industrial design, so it's pretty cool to see him there.
Yeah.
They've had a good run, man. To see all the quality steps that go into it and the complexity of making braid. You've got some great videos, the little snippets. There were some secret squirrel stuff that we couldn't film.
So the reason why we didn't get as much footage as I thought, and we're probably playing some as we're talking now in the background. The deal is, you don't like how I move my fingers?
No, I was doing the looping machine.
Oh,
looping
these
machine.
Weird machines, yeah.
Yeah, the machines that make it, right? The 4 and 8 carriers. Really cool, crazy. Man.
Definitely
yeah.
But we couldn't film a whole lot, so we're back here now. You guys know I've been using Cortland now, all their braid
since
whole
the 50s,
year.
Right?
This whole year. Since the 50s. And listen, I love it. I would not tell you to go buy it if I didn't believe in it. I have no reason to use another braid.
I'm trying it for the first time this trip. Travis was nice enough to dab me up with some Cortland Master Braid 8.
So for my medium light rods, that means drop shotting, that means any bottom bait, Ned rigging, any finesse bait, I'm going to use 5-pound Cortland Master Braid in high vis yellow. I like to be able to see it, get a visual of it. You have a different opinion on it. We'll get to that.
That's right.
And then I use just an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader typically. And then on my medium rods, so these are my St. Croix Legend Extremes 7-foot medium, I'm going to use, and here's the Beast Coast open water sniper jig, which we're going to catch a few fish on tomorrow with.
I sure hope so.
I like 8-pound. I just step it up a notch because a lot of times I'll use spinning rods for largemouth. And I just feel, there's really not a big difference between 5 and 10. Because I like 8, bro. I like to keep small diameter.
Okay.
You're not breaking this stuff. You're not, dude. It's strong.
Yeah.
The reason why I use such low diameter and such small braid sizes is because castability, management, just fall rate of a bait. Picked up some blue line.
I did.
Talk to me about that.
So for me, the shock high vis yellow color, whether I was fishing vertically or horizontally, winding a bait. So when I wind a bait, I'm always with dark green. So I really like Cortland's dark green color.
Yeah.
Never used it, just FYI.
So Eric's trying the blue braid.
I've thrown blue, but in other brands. I was happy to hear that Cortland Master Braid comes in a blue. Yeah. So for me, instead of throwing the shock yellow color, blue's just easier on my eye, and I love blue.
Gotcha.
So what's the point? If I can see the line to detect bites when I'm fishing vertically, who cares if it's white, yellow, green,
whatever your eyes is
orange, right? Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've been throwing blue in other brands.
Fair enough.
I'm trying Cortland
my favorite
for the
color's blue, by the way.
That's mine too.
Well,
and so why did I
like
pick
our
it?
best friends.
We are. So anyway, but no, I'll be throwing black Master Braid, which is going to be discontinued. But Travis hooked me up with it tomorrow, so I'm going to be jerk baiting with it, which is cool. I did bring a jerk bait rod, which I think will be
we'll
nice
see.
for it.
How that jerk bait beat down went last fall.
Well, you remember the year before when I beat you down on this jerk bait. So let's just take a look and set the record straight.
Now we're talking jerk baits. I thought we're talking line.
Oh no, we are.
Okay.
But there's the one.
There it is.
Let me tell you something. Day one. Travis got a little lesson in jerk bait in there.
But last year
you whipped me back.
I did. So here's the deal, guys. because they don't make black anymore.
Right.
I decided to go with white, and I just picked up the spool today to try it.
Man, that's beautiful looking, man.
It is. It's nice.
It's really gonna be nice,
white,
man.
because I did a lot of studies. I did a lot of research online.
Look at the color of the sky.
And found out that yes, there's been some videos out there and some testing.
Hold it up. What color's the sky?
Yeah, they actually went underwater with different colored braids, and white was the hardest to see with the human eye. And if you think about it, a lot of fish bellies are white.
White.
The sky's normally like a whiter.
Or
today it kind of was dark a little bit.
No, what is it? What's the other color you
Blue.
see? Exactly.
Okay, but for clear water applications, I am going to recommend the white. But in like a lot of vegetation, tannic water, darker water, I think that dark green is going to be a good color as well.
Yeah, and you
So
know what?
can't go wrong
I
with that.
throw white in salt water. When I'm down fishing for trout, I'm throwing white for my horizontal presentations, and I absolutely love it, man.
Sure.
I can see
And
where it's going. And yeah, it's super visible. I know where my line's tracking.
Yeah.
So, and those trout have great eyesight, and it doesn't seem to bother for a bite detect. And I've only got 6 to 8 feet of leader on that particular setup for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
throws.
I
I throw 4 pounds.
I feel fine. So white's going to be my...
I throw 4
Go
or
ahead.
6. I go 4.
ahead, caller.
I've done 4
Okay.
on my braid, and it throws a mile.
Can I put the camera down here and talk real quick?
Let's do it.
So the white for me is going to be anything like a horizontal bait, like a swim bait right here.
Cast and reel.
Yes, cast and reel. Hair jig,
Yep.
jerk bait,
Finesse swim bait.
and that's why you see the black still on here. But I will be switching out moving forward. And then of course we know that we talked about the high vis yellow.
Look at that Nikko net, man. That's beautiful, by the way. I can't
we're
wait.
getting
What
everything
color
rigged up.
Nikko net am I going to be throwing tomorrow?
I don't know. We're gonna try
What do you have?
I got them all.
Because I'm waiting for my Nikko pack, and you'd be generous enough to share one with me. You've picked that lighter blue.
Only because it was the open pack, and then I want to open another pack.
Oh, we're going to open another pack.
Okay.
Let's do that now. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
And of course, we talked about their master braid, 5/8. So here's the application.
That's really cool that they make 5 pound, by the way.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't
It's
wanna
very hard to
step
find
down.
5 pound.
By the way, I think that's really brilliant of them. 4, like I throw for trout, is pretty light for bigger smallmouth. I'm catching, 1 to 2, 3 pound fish maybe, but it casts a mile. 5 would give me the confidence if I was out there. You didn't have to step up to 6, but for that light to throw a hair jig in particular.
So 5 and 8 is what I use. If you want to use 10, you'll be fine with 10.
I'm a 10 guy.
10's fine.
And I've caught a lot of big
Yes.
smallmouth with you. You
Now,
have to say, right?
Yes. If you're going to drag like a football head, stuff like that, a little bit heavier, up to a half ounce, you can get away. Definitely go to 15.
I'd go to 15.
15 to 20. That's the range guys like.
I think 15's good, right?
It is. Yeah. 15 is actually perfect. 30 and 40, I don't have a whole lot of use for.
I throw 30 and 40 for poppers, like a light, like a
Okay.
Rico, 30 pound on a spinning rod. If you've never done it, do it. You will thank me later.
Interesting.
And straight, no leader required, just straight braid. Throw a couple bobber stoppers on there. 30 pound master braid would be dynamite.
Gotcha.
50 pound for me for plopper fish and or buzzbait fish, and then 65 for frogs.
Sure.
So I have a use for 30 and 40.
Okay.
Or 50. 30 and 50.
Maybe I'll give that a
30,
try.
50, and 65.
I'm going to be 50 for my, I guess, like super spooks, top waters, whopper ploppers, things like that.
Sure.
And I'm going to go 65 braid. So they have a product called Silent Flip.
I haven't tried that. I'm
a little
curious.
bit quieter, right? It's through vegetation. You get a lot of that braid noise and stuff, traditional
Especially
braid
with the
noise.
rough braids, yeah, exactly.
So with their Silent Flip, that's what I use for flipping.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to punch or flip, that's what I'm going to go with, either 50 or 65.
Right on.
And of course, my frog rods are 65 master braid as well.
Sure.
So I use all black, but I'll be using the dark green for those
I go
applications.
dark green, yeah.
Yep.
I think it'll be great.
You caught me.
I'm
there.
curious about the silent flip, man.
Yeah, good
I'd like
stuff.
To try it smooth.
Very good stuff.
Yep.
The coolest thing is you don't get a lot of. I don't get as much backlash as I used to, for some reason. Don't know the reason behind it. Maybe I'm just becoming a better flipper.
Well,
because Eric,
when it comes,
I
off
flip
the reel,
all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
really
am
do.
a master flipper. Just kidding. I'm a drop shotter fool through and through.
You seem to have cashed a lot of checks on it, man. So don't go
Sometimes.
changing, pal.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna have a lot more videos to come. Obviously, it's fall. I don't know where you're gonna see this. Maybe in the wintertime. Who knows? We got a backlog of videos. We got a lot of videos to make this week. We're actually up here, of course, in New York. Did a little salmon fishing. We're gonna do a little smallmouth fishing. We got a lot
Wait till you see the injury that produced that.
A lot going on.
Holy
Yeah, you
moly,
might have to
man.
get your hand cut off. Well, according to Brooks, so we'll tell the
I'm
story.
good. I'm good.
Should we tell the story?
I think we're going to tell it later.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming tonight.
There you go.
If you're joining us on the Patreon.
Well, they're not going to see this tonight because this was...
Well, join us on future Patreons because you'll miss stories like that.
There you go.
Anyway, good stuff.
Awesome, awesome. Well, so let me know what you think about the braid, what your current braid setup is.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about changing, I really, listen, they're a kick-ass company. I love the people that work there.
Me too.
And I like the product.
Made in the USA.
I love it. Like, why support all this other weirdo stuff out there? You know what I mean?
Weirdo, there
yeah,
it
it's
is.
weirdo stuff, man. Just buy from Cortland. I swear, it's good shit.
Yeah, you don't switch
All
to
right.
products you don't love,
It's
man.
good stuff. It's good
Yep.
stuff.
I'm excited to try it, man.
I got a little excited there.
Hey, well, future reports, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I tried
don't
them
forget
all.
to subscribe to the channel. Leave any likes and comments or whatever you want to do.
And until next time.
And as always, until next time, we'll see you guys on the water with your Cortland Master Braid 5-pound test.
Whoa.
Done.
Boom. Good. That
was
was good.
good.
You were on fire, man.
Yeah.
You've had enough White Claw.